Alright, it's been a while since I've played Incineroar EX, and I think it's about time we change that and try it out in the Surging Sparks meta, where it actually feels like it could be pretty good. So welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Surging Sparks deck video, and today we're looking at Incineroar EX, because again, I saw an Incineroar EX deck posted by Pokébook on Twitter, and it reminded me that, oh yeah, Incineroar EX exists. It's been a while since I've done a video on it, so I decided, let's try out Incineroar in this new format, and in theory, it doesn't seem too bad with all these decks around using Area Zero. Being able to also one-hit KO Pikachu and Blood Moon Ursaluna with its Blaze Blast attack is also a pretty good selling point. And Incineroar does seem like it's a pretty strong card to try out right now in our standard format. Now, it does have that ability, Hustle Play, which is what makes it so strong. Attacks used by its Pokemon cost 1 colorless energy less for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So if your opponent is filling up their bench with Pokemon, which to be honest, most decks right now need to fill their bench up to even play the game, a lot of the time your Blaze Blast attack can be used for like 1 or 2 energies, which is pretty good. Again, you're doing 260 damage with Burn. The Burn does apply, and because it does Burn, you actually one-hit KO through Pikachu's ability, and you also one-hit KO Blood Moon Ursaluna as you are doing 260 damage, and that is what Incineroar is all about. There's some other tricks in the deck, like the Relicanth Litten combo. If Incineroar does not get KO'd, which, I mean, it does have 320 HP, it's not the hardest Pokemon to want to KO. You can use Litten with Reprisal for 2 Fire Energy, do 20 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. You, of course, pair that with Relicanth, where then you have a Relicanth in play. Incineroar can copy Litten's attack, and then you can blow up whatever's in the active spot. Incineroar is a one-hit KO machine under the certain circumstances, and it's a pretty fearsome attacker. I mean, there's a reason why it's so good in the VGC, and it's a pretty underrated EX card that I wanted to try out. Now, I did base this list off of what I saw Pokébook post, because it just reminded me that, oh yeah, Incineroar exists. I forgot about this card. And this is kind of based off of what they were playing. I made a few modifications, like I've added Mela to the deck and a double turbo. Both cards I think are very valuable to play in a deck like this. Your opponent can still play around Incineroar by not benching Pokemon, so it's not a perfect card by any means, but if your opponent is benching Pokemon, in order for the deck to function, you can just attack with Incineroar and do some big damage. Being a fire deck does mean we can also still use Radiant Charizard. There is a couple of Magma Basins in the deck as a way to also charge up our Incineroar EX, but you can also base into your Charizard, which can also be pretty beneficial too, and I'm definitely excited to show off Incineroar in action in today's video. And before we get into the video, if y'all are new here to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. We're on the road to 70,000 subs. I think we're less than 400, 500 subs away from 70K now. So if you want to help me reach that goal, make sure to subscribe down below. It'd be greatly appreciated if you enjoy the content I post over here. And of course, big shout out to the sponsor Card Cavern TCG. Of course, you're able to get any Pokemon TCG live pack codes. Get them over at Card Cavern. Whether you're looking for Surging Sparks codes or an older set, or you want to get some IRL singles, product, all that stuff, Card Cavern does sell all that over there. If you get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself at Empire Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out, use code LDF, link down below, and shout out to the second sponsor, TC Evolutions, if you want to check out any of their awesome product, the dice, the damage counters, the ability to use markers, all that useful product that you can use IRL. Definitely check them out down below if you get anything at TC Evolutions at the checkout. Also, use my discount code LDF to get yourself a 10% discount on your purchase. So big shout out to them, and check out TC Evolutions and Card Cavern down below. And you can go sub to my second channel if you want some more content from me down below too. So yeah, here's the list for playing the video. Again, based off the Pokébook list I saw. I think after playing it, I am playing 1 Cologne in the deck. That list did play a Canceling Cologne. I think it's really just here for Cornerstone Ogerpon and maybe Mimikyu, that you can attack Mimikyu with Torracat, or even Litten with Basin. But I think the Canceling Cologne can easily be cut, because you don't have to care about Pikachu, because you one-shot Pikachu because of the burn damage with Incineroar. So I think the Cologne can get cut for probably another supporter, maybe like a 4th Arven. You could add a Vacuum into the deck. I wouldn't mind a Vacuum either. Maybe like a Jamming Tower. Though we do play a lot of tools. Probably not Jamming Tower, but yeah, Cologne's probably the most cuttable card. But the list feels pretty good. I mean, Incineroar, it's not as theoretically strong as Charizard or good as Charizard, but it does have a lot of potential. I mean, you can do a lot of big damage early on in the game, which is what I like about it. The thing with Charizard, you're capped at 180, you have to use Dusknoir. With Incineroar, you can just immediately start swinging for some high damage. And when stuff like Miraidon, Gholdengo, Raging Bolt, all these decks exist, there's all good matchups for Incineroar, in my opinion, and that's what makes it so strong right now. And of course, you know, we got the Pidgeot in the deck, gotta play Quick Search, Lumineon Fez, the whole Rotom like package is in here too. We got 1 Turo to try to make our board really good. And then we have a bunch of tools with a Choice Belt, Incineroar, one-hit KOs, Regidrago V-Star, Defiance Band, kind of similar concept against like Raging Bull with a Bravery Charm on, and then Force Seal, and then we need a Max Belt too, because Max Belt lets Incineroar one-shot even bigger Pokemon like Pidgeot, which is really cool. So the Max Belt's also a good ace spec. You could also play Prime Catcher, Unfair Stamp. All those ace specs are also pretty good in this deck too, to be honest. Like, there isn't really an optimal ace spec. I just like Max Belt. The list from Japan also played Max Belt that I used in the deck too. But yeah, let's go show off Incineroar and show off why it's pretty strong right now in our standard format. Again, this game, all I had to do was bench 2 Pidgeys and pass. We're up against an Armorouge deck though, which is interesting. So That'll be a fun match, but unfortunately my hand is not great. All I have is 2 Pidgeys, so... I mean, this game might be over fairly quickly. But yeah, we're up against Armorouge. We'll have to see how it goes. This is not Sarah Ledge, which is kind of funny. I saw the Charcadet, I'm like, oh, it's Sarah Ledge. But no, and it's an Armorouge toolbox deck. They got the Hearthflame Mask Ogerpon and a Fan Rotom. Interesting. I guess that's their engine. We'll see what it is. Maybe it's some kind of like... Oh, they got Hoot Hoots. No Noctowl going to grab. That means it's in their hand. They have a better turn one than I do, so unfortunately we are potentially getting cooked here unless I top deck a good card. Glass Trumpet. Oh, no. They don't attach to Rotom. They could have killed me a Rotom here if they found a way to move Charcadet. Surprised they didn't put energy on Rotom. If they find Stadium plus energy, they could have just killed me. And then I would have got Fez, so I would have preferred if they did that. And they actually, yeah, they would have had the Area 0. I still, okay. Some kind of, is it like Terapagos Armorouge, actually? That might be what this is. It might be like a Terapagos Armorouge deck, actually, if I had to take a guess. The more I think about it, and they have Area 0, right? Because otherwise you'd play Basin, because you can't, like, Area 0 is not as good in Armorouge as opposed to Basin. So it's probably like a Armorouge Terapagos toolbox deck. I mean, we're not really going to have much of a game, though, if I don't get Incineroar up. Incineroar is really good, though, against these Area 0 decks, because you can just one-shot them. Our hand just doesn't have anything going on right now, which is the problem. We can draw a Fennekin here. It's not bad. Oh, they even hit Forest Seal. Oh, my God. And an Earthen Vessel. Yikes, bro. They're drawing so hot. All we have is just a pass. We just have to hope that our top deck is kind to us. That's about all I can do. About all I can do. We are going to get KO'd next turn by Entei. Again, if I can at least get a Fennekin here, it's okay. Well, Buddy Poffin, preferably, because they can just Forest Seal for boss. Because they can go Armorouge plus boss. So I would prefer if we maybe got a Buddy Poffin. And then we can maybe do stuff. We have Incineroar and Fez in the hand. Like, the hand does have potential. We literally just need to find a way to get more cards. Or even popping the Forest Seal. So yeah, literally if I can top deck any way to draw cards, like... If I get an Arven, an Iono, just a way to do stuff, we might be okay. Because we can get, once we get Incineroar, we're chilling. Because Incineroar can just farm my opponent. Just in a pretty bad spot. I probably have to mention Manaphy, because they most likely play Delphox. So we definitely need to get Manaphy into play. With Noctowl, they can do some insane combos next turn. Alright, what's our top deck? I mean, we got the Fennekin, but... I'm not sure it's going to do much for me at the moment. Do I just bump the Stadium? Nah. I don't want to bump the base. I don't want to bump the Area 0. I don't want them to be able to get another energy and play Basin. I mean, they might have a Glass Trumpet. It probably doesn't matter, but just in case. There's no reason to give them a free Magma Basin. If Fennekin, or sorry, if Litten does not get KO'd here, if my opponent just KOs Pidgey, this is actually pretty winnable. If they just knock out my Pidgey this turn, don't boss my Fennekin or Litten. Why do I keep calling it Fennekin, bro? It's wrong starter. If they don't boss Litten, okay, we can chill. I mean, they have Noctowl, though. That's the problem. If they just draw a Noctowl here, they just guarantee the boss. Is Noctowl for boss Ultra Ball. Get Armorouge plus boss. Again, if this guy lives, we're chilling. Because we have Fez. And Fez can turn into Rare Candy and Incineroar. And then we can knock out the Entei. And I think we'll be in a good spot. Then we can bump the Stadium. That's why I didn't also play it. Because I want them to fill their bench up. Then I can bump the Stadium and make them lose more basics. They only have 2 Stadiums. They probably have more Stadiums than I do. So I don't play Vacuum. Ultra Ball. Wait. Entei. Nest Ball. Yep. No Noctowl. Wait, hold the phone. They definitely have one in hand. There's no way they don't have a Noctowl here, right? They've gone through a lot of cards. Good chance they just have a Noctowl in their hand. I really don't want my Litten to die, but we just couldn't find Buddy-Buddy Poffin, unfortunately. Nothing I can do. Do they have boss? They could play Delphox Cologne. I mean, if you have Noctowl, that play is actually pretty easy to pull off. Makes this deck a little bit more scarier, actually. Delphox Cologne in this deck would be kind of nasty, actually. Oh my god, better yet, they're going to Iono me. Let's go. Now, we do lose the Basin, which I did want to use to bump the Stadium, but we are going to get a fresh hand of 6, which, yeah, there we go. That's a lot better. This hand is pretty juice. This is 10 times better. There's Noctowl, but they're only getting the 1 knockout. Now I think we're in the driver's seat. My opponent essentially needed to boss my Litten to maybe have a chance of winning. I mean, I think we've still been fine, but, you know, would have been... Oh, spoke too soon. They have a stupid Prime Catcher. I mean, it's honestly better than the last hand, because at least we have Poffin, so we can still just chill for a turn. So, it's not that bad, but... They have Prime. Was not expecting Prime. Forgot about that card. Noctowl's broken, bro. It's such a good card. Why is it so good? No, my poor Litten. Still winnable, though, like I said. Even if they knock out Litten here, we can still win the game. We can go Poffin. Get Littens out. I don't think I'm getting Rotom, though, right? I guess I could go Rotom. Not sure I want to instant charge, though. I'll see. Are they going to go into Entei, or do they have Armorouge EX? I think I just leave my board one prizers. We just give him Pidgey. I could get Pidgeot out, which is very tempting, to be honest. We can go Pidgeot, but then they have this guy to knock it out. It's probably not a good idea. I was like, we can Pidgeot away the stadium. That doesn't seem very good. Because we can, like, attack, but nah, we're just going to chill. We're just going to leave our board one prizers and then just chill for a turn. Might even hold in the hand because it's pretty good. I don't want to bench fish, obviously. I'm not going to put Pidgeot in play. We're just going to chill, like I said. They've already played the primes. I mean, if they have to have a Delphox, you know, whatever. I mean, ideally, we get a Basin, so I can maybe get rid of the Area Zero, but I think we're just going to Poffin and chill for a turn. I just hope my opponent doesn't have the sauce. Only 2 Littens left. Both Basins are in there. 4 Seals in there. Okay. Pass. I don't know. I could have got Rotom, but I don't want to put a 2-prizer down. I'd rather my opponent not take... If my opponent goes to 3 prizes, we legit could lose this game. So I might as well just leave it how it is. Just hope for the best. That's about all I got. As long as my opponent can't take 2 prizes this turn, it should be fine. See, they're just bench everything. This is, like, good for me. They're probably going to get Boss here. Oh, they're discarding so many Pokemon. If I can get rid of their stadium, they're going to struggle to bench Pokemon. Because Entei V is a bit of a threat. It can do a lot of damage. The biggest threats are the Hearthflame and the Entei. There's Armorouge EX. That's a bit of a threat. That could one-shot Incineroar too. Though, to be fair, if they don't KO me in one hit, I could KO them in one hit with Relicanth. We'll see. Do they have Boss? They haven't played a Gust yet, other than Prime, so I haven't seen a Boss yet. There's a good chance they have one. Nope. All right, sick. Okay. How do we play this? I think I get Pidgeot no matter what. Do I ever bench Fezandipiti, though? I don't know. Maybe not. I think I just guarantee Pidgey. I really don't want to bench Lumineon. Lumineon does guarantee me the attack, right? Rare Candy, Force Seal, Quick Search for an Energy, knock out the active. Yeah. Benching Lumineon is... I don't want to give him 2 prizes, so that's the problem. Then we can maybe go, like, Counter Catcher Kill Fez with Incineroar the next turn. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll bench Fish. I'm mapping it out in my head. It's actually not that bad. I don't know. This could be sus, but we'll see. I mean, we need to do something. But yeah, we can go, like, Counter Catcher, maybe bump Stadium in 2 turns. Figure it out. It should be fine. Star Alchemy. I don't want to give them the Basin, obviously, right now. I mean, their bench is full. Like, literally, we can attack for 1 energy. Because, like, look, I mean, they have 8 Pokemon at play. That's, like, kind of gas for our boy Incineroar. Do I have a Vessel? Nah. I want to keep Relicanth and Iono. Those are 2 pretty good cards to keep for the next turn, so... Especially if they don't one-shot. Because they could hit me with Ogre Pond. And I'll just KO the Entei. They might be able to boss KO Lumineon, or ideally not boss KO Pidgeot, which would be pretty bad. We'll see. Because they have that Hearthflame Ogre Pond to knock out Pidgey. Okay, Arven and Incineroar, not too shabby. If my opponent doesn't take a prize this turn, we're in a pretty good spot. And then we can drop the Relicanth on them and knock out Armorouge. If their plan is to just Armorouge EX me this turn and not KO me, we can get another 2 prizes. If we can just take another 2 prizes this next turn without my opponent taking 2 prizes, I think we have a good chance of winning this game. And if I can get to a point where I can Turo Fish off the board, that'd be great. If I can leave my board bulky, that'd be nice. Super Raw, that's not good. That's not a Night Stretcher, though. No, they got a Nest Ball for Entei. It's not good. No, they get Delphox. That doesn't do anything, though, unless they have Boss Cologne. But even then, they're only... I mean, I guess Delphox would be kind of annoying. Okay, they have a Research. No Boss. Nice. Another Pokemon gone. If we can get to the stadium, we're Giga chilling. There's Glass Trumpet. Armorouge can't one-shot me, right? They need a lot of energy to kill me in 1 hit. It's possible. I mean, they get a lot of energy in play here. There's none in the discard, though. I think we'll be safe. Again, if they do not take a prize card this turn... With Armorouge, I have a very good chance of winning this game. We just need them to not KO my Incineroar. I don't think they're doing enough damage to knock it out. If they don't knock it out, we just drop Relicanth, Iono, knock them out, and then the game probably just ends. Because then we set this up a second Incineroar, I guess. It doesn't end, but we get another Incineroar play, it's game over. We can quick search for Rare Candy, I guess, which seems pretty good. So I think we'll probably win the game if my opponent doesn't knock me out. I don't think they're doing enough damage. It's definitely not, right? 5 energy is nowhere near enough. If they hit me too hard, I'm just going to one-shot them. There's no Gus. They've already researched. Prime's gone. So let's see what they got. The deck is very cool, though. I do like it. This Armorouge deck is kind of sick, actually. Oh, another energy. Uh-oh. How many energy are they down? Not a lot. Ooh, Noctowl. I still don't think they're KOing me here. Hopefully not. They only have 2 cards left. Yo, they might deck out. Nah, no way. They definitely have an Iono left. Or another Rod, maybe. Or a Palpad, even. Switch. Okay. That doesn't really matter. They have to knock me out this turn. Which they do not do. And unfortunately... Oh, actually, we can't get Rare Candy Center. I need to get an energy first. Okay, hold on. What's our top deck? CC. Alright, we'll bench Relicanth. Play the Iono. See what it gives me. We've seen us set up another Incineroar. Ooh, wow, let's go. That was actually kind of perfect. So we can quick search literally for Incineroar. That was an insane Iono. Gave me, like, everything I needed. Might as well Vessel. Then other deck even more. Attach. We just have game next turn. As long as Pidgeot lives. Reprisal. 400 damage. Usually Armorouge is pretty tanky, but nope. Not when you got the Litten, baby. Let's go. And now I think we should win the game. Let's see what our prizes are. Ultra Ball, Litten. Yeah, pretty good. Okay. All my opponent needs to do is... I don't know. I guess, like, I guess they could still win. If somehow... I don't think they can win anyways. I don't know. I'm trying to think. They have no energy in play. If they went, like, Hearthfang, Ogerpon, KO Pidgeot, I might not win because I need Bob, but they can't even do that. Because they have to... In order to kill this, they need a 2-prizer. Yeah, I think the game's over. They can't win with Delphox this turn either, even if they were to have a Cologne. Their play is to go Fan Rotom, hoping on a boss. And, yeah, that's it. Oh, they don't even kill me. Bruh. Yo, okay, we got max damage. Please do not concede. No! I had max damage with Litten! Damn it! I wanted to see how much damage you were doing Litten there. No! Okay, GG's. I mean, we literally got one Incineroar up and we won the game. We had a slow start, but we got there. All right, we hit Gholdengo. This should be one of our best matchups. Our start is, like... I mean, it's a little mid. I have to Lumineon, which I'm not a fan of, but it is what it is. We'll see. Because, yeah, Gholdengo should be pretty good. We are playing a fire deck. Going second, though, obviously, with a mid hand is not ideal in this matchup. If we had a better start, it would have been better. But Gholdengo being popular isn't bad for a deck like this, right? So, you know, we got a fire type in the deck. It's pretty good. The question is, can my opponent destroy me in 2 turns? Our start is just a little flimsy, which is the only problem. We'll see, though. Because I have to bench Lumineon unless I top deck an Arven or an Iono. So we'll see. We draw a Nest Ball. Ooh, oh, they didn't get a Gimme Ghoul. Okay, we're chilling then. No silly Gimme. Let's go. I think I definitely Arven. I need more stuff, though. Aw, 4 seals prized. It's unfortunate. I think I still low-key just get Rotom here, though. They can't KO Litten, so it should be fine. Just get Rotom. Yeah. Not really much of a choice. Extend the deck out a little bit, actually, while we're at it. If we had Forest Seal, I would have instant charge for Forest Seal Buddy Poffin, but alas, it is prized. Don't think I need Defiance. Defiance Band's pretty irrelevant in this matchup, I want to say. Yeah, just irrelevant. We'll just instant charge. Draw some cards. Ooh, no Rare Candy Incineroar. We got Incineroar, but no Rare Candy. And no Poffin either. This hand's actually still kind of bad. Not like this. This is probably the worst case scenario in this matchup. We are getting some mid draws. Now, ideally, we top deck into a good card that can help us out, like a Buddy Poffin or Candy. If we draw another Arven, we'll be okay. But now they're obviously going to get stuff into play, so that's the only issue. And this Litten's probably going to get knocked out. And if we top... I mean, even if I go Incineroar, I don't want to do that. I need a Poffin. Because I do not want to put a... I'm not going to put Incineroar in play, obviously. Because, like, my opponent can take the first 2 prizes. It's not good. And then we probably lose. We need to make sure we don't put that down. I mean, I already have Rotom and Fish in play, though, which is pretty bad. Like, they might get the first 2 prizes anyways. I don't know. This might end pretty badly. I'm not going to lie. We might have to retreat to Manaphy, actually, for a turn. Which I'm probably going to have to do. Yeah, they might be able to get the boss KO. I need another one prizer because of the bundle. Okay, Pokestop is good. I will gladly play that. Try to get Buddy Poffin. Yeah, we're going to have to play that. Try to find Poffin here. I don't have much of a choice. This matchup is just take first 2 prizes and pray. And if we can do that, we're fine. Because we are playing a fire deck. We have Radiant Charizard too, which is really good. Okay, what's our top deck? Buddy Poffin? No, that's not what I'm looking for. All right, Pokestop. There it is. Let's go. Poffin has been found. We can go on to Manaphy. We'll keep the DT just in case they limit their bench. Instant charge. What do we got? Okay. Still not great. Yeah, this hand's still mid. We have Mela. We can still at least attack with an Incineroar, but we didn't get a candy. Double instant charge and like no way to get Pidgeot or Incineroar is kind of annoying. So if they kill my Torracat, it's pretty bad. Though I don't think they will. Switch card. What the heck? Wait. Switch card? Over Switch? That's crazy. We know they're playing Energy Search Pro. It's not Prime Catcher. It says they have a boss, they have a boss. It is what it is. If they KO a 2-prizer, this could end pretty badly because my hand is not very good currently. It's not great. We just gotta hope they don't have a Gust. They can bundle, but we can give them Litten, obviously. It's not that bad. I'm okay if they go bundle. They might want to bundle to limit their bench too, obviously. Kind of crazy. Switch card is insane over Switch. No. Of course they just had boss. Oh, but they fall for the bait and go after Torracat. That is a big misplay on my opponent's end. Because now all I need to do... I mean, I don't even know if I'm going to get there, unfortunately. My hand is still not great. They misplayed. They should have just taken out Rotom or Fish. Because now I have a chance to win the game. They should... Yeah, that was a big misplay on my opponent's end. Because I can take the first 2 prizes and win. It's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Thank you for doing that. I guess playing Torracat down worked. I still have no candy, though. If I can get a rare candy, this hand is, like, really good. We can roll Pokestop again, which I'm probably going to have to do, in all honesty. Might be a roll the Pokestop and Prey angle at this rate. If we can clean up our board with Turo, that'd be great. Because I have 2 2-prizers in play that are really easy boss targets. But, yeah, my opponent definitely should not have bossed me there. It was 100% correct to just go... Or boss the Torracat. They should have bossed Rotom or Fish, taking the first 2 prizes. But now my opponent's going to get punished. Maybe. I can't... Well, I mean, I can't really punish them when I have no rare candy. But we'll see. I gotta promote this guy. I think we're all in on Mela. Let's see what our top deck is. Nice. That gave me something, I guess, like Fez. Okay, let's roll Pokestop. There we go. We lost a Basin, though. That kind of sucks. Losing Basin is not ideal. Okay, let's Super Rod. These guys back. Nest Ball. Get you out. We have 3 Pokemon, so we only need 2 energy. So we can just go attach. Quick search for rare candy. We have 1 candy left. We can use Radar, though. Don't think I need to do anything else. We just Mela. The Schmella. What do you got for me? Basin. Pretty good. I will take that. We can get Basin onto Litten. We can kill him. All right. If we can go Candy, Incineroar plus Iono next turn, it's pretty good. All right. We took the first 2 prizes. That's why it was a big misplay for my opponent to boss me there. Unless I have Togekiss, I guess, somehow to clean up the prize trade. Ooh, really insane prizes there. Oh my god, those prizes are insane. All right, let's see if my opponent can KO me this turn. They should be able to knock me out, obviously. But again, if we can just chain back-to-back KOs, this game is pretty hard for my opponent to win, I think. So, yeah, we just need them to... We just need to chain back-to-back KOs, and this game should hopefully be wrapped up. We'll see, though. There's an Irida. We'll see if they have anything else in the deck. I haven't seen Togepi come down yet. Well, they are playing Palkia. Palkia can attack. Oh, I lost my Choice Belt too, didn't I? Yikes. That might be a problem, actually. Palkia V-Star is kind of annoying. If they ever attack me with that, that could be pretty bad. I think they priced it, though, because they eared it for the V-Star, not the V. Palkia could be annoying, because that actually... I can't currently 1-hit KO because I discarded my Choice Belt. So, yeah. Not ideal. But we should be okay. If they bench Palkia, I'd probably boss it. There's Fez. Could countercatcher Fez, maybe. Which wouldn't be terrible. Iono countercatcher Fez isn't bad. We'll see. We just need to clean up the game with boss. Or honestly, I think we just KO the active. Because my opponent KOs Incineroar, they're going out of 1 prize. And we can win the game that way. They need to get another gimme. They need to, I mean, they're definitely going to KO me. It's like, Incineroar is dead this turn, but the question is, can they get more gimmies established? There's one. Alright. Ideally, they don't have a stadium either. I'd prefer if the Basin stayed in play for another turn. There's another one. Their bench is full now. We just need 1 energy now on the Incineroar, which is nice. But yeah, we're obviously getting KO'd. They need 7 energy to knock me out. Should obviously have it. Anyway, I think we KO the active, because then we can leave countercatcher live for later on in the game. Right? I think that's correct. Because they go take 2, I go knockout, they go down to 1 after they KO my next Incineroar, and then we can just win the game by going countercatcher Fez. So I think we just wait to play the boss or whatever. Just knock the active Gholdengo out. It's fine. I still want to Iono this turn too. So, but yeah, I think had my opponent literally just bossed a 2-prizer, we probably would have lost the game. I mean, I could have went Radzard Iono this turn, plus countercatcher, which maybe could have been good, but still. Alrighty then. Let's just Night Stretcher back Incineroar, because why not? We're definitely just going to go Incineroar. I want them to go down to 1 prize, so I can just countercatcher for game. Cool, quick search. Just going to grab the Radzard. Why not? Right? Might as well. Base into it. And it's basically checkmate. Unless they Turo the Fez, which I guess could be bad. We'll see. I mean, we could Iono here, to be fair. Just make it even harder for them. Yeah, because we have quick search for countercatcher or boss. Yeah, we'll just, yeah, I'm down. We'll Iono. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm down. Just make it harder for them, sure. I mean, we had the boss for game, but we can just... I mean, also, we win the game if Incineroar doesn't get KO'd. So we might as well just, like, make it even harder for them. You know what I mean? It's, like, no reason not to. TBH. Yeah, just knock him out. Now we're just like, well, now you have to do 300 damage. They have 1 Gholdengo in play. They have Fez, but I think we'll be okay. So, pretty much GG's. All right, 4 and 5. What do you got for me? Turo and Ultra Ball? I mean, if they kill Pidgeot, I might lose. But in order to kill Pidgeot, they have to use Gholdengo. So, I think it's GG's. They have to go... Yeah, I don't think they can do anything. Like, they can't get rid of either... Like, they have to have a 2-prizer in play this turn if they want to win the game. So, no matter what, we should win the game. It should just be GG's no matter what, right? So, yeah, I think we got him. We'll just Iono and be like, well, now you got to draw into what you need. I mean, they're probably going to get there, but you might as well, you know? You never know. Maybe they have, like, the worst hand on the planet somehow with the attack. But, yeah, we should win, because we'll have countercatcher alive if they KO me. So even if somehow we needed countercatcher, it was an option. Yeah, if they ever used Palkia, it could have got scary, because I did get rid of the Choice Belt, which could have been a big deal. Losing Choice Belt would have been pretty bad if they ever got Palkia out, because then I never could have one-hit KO'd it with Incineroar. And they can easily, obviously, one-hit KO me. I'm weak to water, so that could have got close, not having Choice Belt, but I think we'll be okay. Do they have anything here? 5 cards in hand? Like, if they don't knock me out, the game ends, pretty much. Like, they literally need to KO Incineroar, or we do just flat-out win the game. But do they got it like that? Let's see. They pass? Okay. Like, I guess they didn't have it. Okay, well, sure, knock out the active. Yeah, I guess the Iono worked. I don't know why they didn't do anything there. Okay, whatever. Sure. It was pretty much game over regardless, right? Like, there's nothing they could have done. It was checkmate no matter what, but yeah, all right. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, had they taken a 2-prizer out there, we maybe would have lost the game. I would have had to try to go like Iono plus Radzard to win that, but it definitely did get close because they found that boss, but we got there, thankfully. All right, we hit Lost Box here. I'm mulliganed a bunch. All right, Lost Box should be okay. Yeah, should be fine. We can Poffin. Thankfully, did not prize Manaphy. We didn't get a Rotom down turn 1, though, which might be for the better, to be honest with you. Might be for the best. Sure. Pass. Ironically, we don't really need Canceling Cologne in this matchup, because we're not playing against a deck with a Cornerstone Ogre Pawn in it, or something else. So we can just, like, hold off on playing the Cologne. We don't really need it. Tomb, that's kind of annoying, but not really, because we're not really doing much anyways. The more Pokemon they play down, the better anyways. Pokestop, ooh, the clean draw 3 off the Pokestop. But none of those are Buddy-Buddy Poffin or Nest Ball, though, so that could be relevant. We'll see. Yeah, this matchup should be fine. We get the Incineroar, we can just cook. Anything can get one shot, even the Pikachu EX. That's like the main selling point. Now, the one thing is we do have to be mindful of damage placement on Incineroar with Basin, right? Because they could technically one-shot Incineroar with a Pikachu with a Basin damage. So I have to be mindful of that. Okay, Gear fails is really good. I mean, if they're just passing, though, it's kind of slow on both of our ends. We can like get a Pidgeot out on the bench, I guess, and chill. Seems okay. I can't really... Well, we could kill the Comfy here with Pidgeot EX. I think if as long as DT's in the deck, that just might be fine. Take him out the Pidgeot EX. Ooh, they're forced retreat in a Tomb. See, I'm down to chill. We'll see. If we get a boss top deck, I wouldn't mind killing Comfy. I don't really want to kill... Oh, I mean, the Spirit Tomb does block Lumineon, which kind of is the problem. But, I don't know. I don't really mind this thing being in play. TBH. It's like not that bad for us. We'll get Pidgeot out. And then we'll figure it out. I don't want to do much else. Maybe just get Torracat. Sure. Play it slow. We could Gritty Claws. Yeah. Let's go into Pidgey. Attach. I guess we'll play the Arven. Probably should. No reason not to. Grab these two. Let's pass. Yeah, not really any rush right now. Just build our board up. As long as my opponent doesn't get a Prime Catcher KO on Pidgeot next turn, or, yeah, with the Iron Hands or Pikachu, should be okay. All right, Pokestop. Ooh, Roxanne get discarded. Nothing found off the Pokestop there, which is pretty good for us. See if they get anything here. Another Comfy coming down. Do they have a switch out? Can they move back into Comfy? There's a switch. Let's see what they do. Do I ever go double Pidgeot? Maybe. It's not a terrible idea. I guess low-key, maybe I should have kept that. Just in case we need Radzard. I didn't really want to get rid of anything else in the hand, though, to be honest. But I maybe could have kept the clones. We might need to go Radzard clone on Pikachu at any point in the game. They lost on Buddy-Buddy Poffin. There's a switch card into another Comfy. Can they finally get somewhere? They're only going to be at 3 in the loss zone off this Flower Select. They need to find a Colress. That Pokegear unfortunately did fail them and did not find them a Colress's experiment. It do be like that sometimes. Sometimes what happens when you play Lost Box, you take forever to find a Colress. It's my favorite part about playing this deck. Finding Colress is a pain sometimes. Alright, they're taking a minute here. This is definitely an interesting flower selecting then if they're taking this long. So I'm curious to see what this is going to be for. Switch? Okay, what was the other card then? Interesting. I will probably... Well, I can't really attack with Pidgeot here. I need to do something soon. What's my opponent doing? Loki might just gust him next turn. TBH, I might go for the gust. Pardon me. Okay, what's our top deck? Mid. Yeah, I mean, Gust doesn't do anything. I think... Because I can't attack with Incineroar. Because I only have 2 Pokemon in play. I still want to get the Incineroar out. Let's hit him with a Gust. They can't really do anything. I guess theoretically they could get Sableye this turn. A little concerning if they do that. We'll see. We'll attack next turn, obviously. Next turn, we'll go for the attack. Yeah. We'll attack him next turn, obviously, for sure. All right, they got a Nest Ball. It's pretty good for them. Let's see what that Nest Ball gets them. Probably Radiant Greninja, obviously. They need to draw cards. Let's see. Is it going to get Greninja? Let's see. So I do want to take a prize next turn if I can. So I think next turn we should start attacking them. That definitely should be the play. But what are they going to get off the Nest Ball here? Is it going to be a Greninja? They're taking a minute to play. They probably got a prize check. They haven't really looked through their deck yet, I guess. So that's fair. They literally have not yet prize checked. Yeah, there he is, Greninja. Cool. Alrighty then. What else do they got? Probably can find a Chorus now. Now they have double Comfy, Pokestop, Greninja to work with. Speak of the stop. Ooh, but they mill a Chorus. They get some switches, though. It's pretty good. They can still probably find a Chorus, though. We have the Iono. I mean, we are just sitting on an Iono. So eventually my opponent will get Iono'd. All right, there's Flower selecting. Here we go. What do they got? What do they got? Switch. Okay, another switching card gone. That's good. What else do they got, though, is the question. What else are they cooking? Yep, there it is. They found it. All right, it's going to make our Iono stronger. They could Iron Hands me this turn, but if they go Hands, we just knock out the Iron Hands with the Incineroar, plus Iono them. So that's pretty good. I'm not really too concerned about Iron Hands, TBH. Probably would be the best play, though, is to amp this turn. But again, then I just knock out the Iron Hands. They do get the first 2 prizes, but like I said, they can't one-shot Incineroar unless I base into it. Unless they could be playing Gravity Mountain, I guess. There is a chance they have a way to one-shot Incineroar with like a Pikachu Mountain combo. I guess if they do have that, it gets a little sketchy. I think it's safe to say we should be safe. Like, most Pikachu lists do not play Gravity Mountain. There is a chance they do play it, though. I played it for a bit at the start of the set. They could Sableye me this turn. No, they need a Flower Select again, right? They go to 7, 9 with the Vacuum. Yeah, okay. They'd still have to get another Comfy down to Sableye. Getting Sableye here would be really bad, though. That's the only problem with this, like, slow start on both our ends. Yeah, Sableye wouldn't be great. Ideally, they're just going to amp. They could cram the Pidgey this turn. Also, we'll see. And we are going to Iono them and see where it takes us. Maybe I should have kept the Counter Catcher, to be honest with you. I kept the Defiance Band because there's a world where I might need Defiance Band Radzard on Blood Moon or Saluna at the end of the game. That's why I kept the Defiance Band. Could have maybe got rid of the Defiance Band, TBH, and kept the Counter Catcher. That might have just been better because then I could have Counter Catchered their Greninja here. Yeah. Probably should have kept the Counter Catcher, not the Defiance Band. Because I forgot we have Max Belt, which kind of does the same thing. Yeah, I should have got rid of Defiance Band and kept the Counter Catcher. That was a misplay. I didn't think we were going to need it, though. But yeah, I should have got rid of that. Are they going to do anything this turn? Can they even get a prize? Let's see. They should be able to do something. Their hand is giant. There's no way they don't have, like, Iron Hands or something. Yeah, Rescue Board. Yeah, see, I knew I should have kept the Counter Catcher. Because I can't CC the Comfy. Let's see. What is my opponent doing? Are they going to get a prize this turn? I might want to get a second Pidgeot out the more I think about it, just because my opponent could Sableye this. Just make it harder for them to do Sableye shenanigans. I don't know. Having 2 Pidgeots isn't bad, because at least we know we have 1 in play if they go Iron Hands or Pikachu, kill a Pidgeot. Speaking of which, they could do it this turn. There's Nest Ball. All right, Kramer Hands. What's it going to be? Or is it Pikachu? What's it going to be? It's one of the 3. It is one of the 3. What's it going to be? My guess is Hands. You never know, though. They could just get Cram. To be fair, though, they go Cram. I would prefer to kill the Cram. Because I don't want them to one-shot Incineroar. I want to make my Incineroar I want to make it so they have to 2-shot it. But they can Sableye it, obviously. I don't know. We'll see. Nope. Yeah, there he is. Iron Hands. We can knock it out and put them to 4 cards. My opponent might Arm Press my Pidgeot this turn, though. They might be going Arm Press Pidgeot, though. Keep in mind. It might not be an Amp on Pidgey. They might be going Arm Press. Like, they could have Prime, right? They could go Prime Catcher Arm Press here. Let's see what they're cooking. It's either Amp or Arm Press. The problem with them going Amp is I'm going to Iono them to 4, and they're going to burn 2 Mirage Gates. So they're going to have 2 left in the deck. So let's see what they go for here. Yep. 2 energy on hand. So they have another Mirage Gate. Obviously, they should have the... they should have it. Let's see. Super Rod. The other thing, too, they burn the Prime Catcher to KO Pidgeot. It's also fine. See what they're doing. They could have Sableye. They could Mirage Gate, Arm Press, Prime Catcher, Bend Sableye attached to it. That would be pretty dirty, actually. Nope, there's Mirage Gate. What do they got? What's it going to be? Is it Amp or Arm Press? I'd prefer Amp, obviously. I don't want to lose my Pidgeot. Let's see what it's going to be, though. Palpad. That's pretty good. That makes my Iono a bit weaker. I mean, I still have to play it, though. They have it? They did burn 2 gates. I do want to bump the stadium, too, if I can. Though, to be fair, they've literally played 1 Pokestop. There's 1 in the Lost Sun, though. Okay, looks like it's just an Amp. Cool. All right, sick. I'm okay with getting Amped here. It's better than getting Arm Pressed on my Pidgey. They did not find their Prime Catcher. Pretty good stuff. So we can knock it out with Incineroar, and we'll figure it out from there. As long as I don't bench Fez, as long as I don't give him easy, like, 2 prize KOs on the bench, like, they can never one-shot Incineroar. We get a lot of value out of Incineroar, but I don't know if it's going to last, though. We'll see. What's our top deck? Arven. All right, Iono. They did PAL pad, unfortunately, so this Iono's not really going to do anything, but you never know. A lot of Buddy Poffins have been found. Jeez. Got another Incineroar into play, though, which is pretty good. Other one's prized. All right, bet. Do I want to do anything else? I don't think I need to do much else here. Like, I just Blaze Blast for the knockout. We did get our other Iono, though I want to probably sit on it until we have to, like, Iono them to a small hand. Yeah, I wish I kept Counter Catcher. Not gonna lie. I'm starting to get ready to Counter Catcher now. What's our 2 prizes? Incineroar, Ultra Ball. Not bad. We get another Incineroar into play, making our board really tanky. Because that's one way we beat Lost Box. We make ourselves a god board of just big Pokemon that are hard to KO. Pokestop? Oh, well, there's Mirage Gate. They found both of them. Jeez, holy moly. But what's their play going to be? They definitely got a Colress. Like, again, my Iono did nothing. They just PAL padded 2 Colress back. They have 4 Colress in the deck. Like, I mean, they probably had one in their hand. We'll see what they got, though. They didn't PAL pad their Roxanne back, which is very interesting. That's kind of spicy they didn't PAL pad Roxanne. They went 1 Colress, 1 Roxanne. There's no Colress in the Lost Zones. I don't know. That's interesting. I'm starting to put Roxanne back. Could be a good card. All right, there's the Colress. Yep, told you. I'm going to just wait to play this Iono, I guess. Let's see if my opponent can get a prize this turn on a 2 prizer. It's probably just... They're probably just going to Sableye me here if they have Lost Mine as an option. So, they're probably just going to go Sableye, which we do need to kill the Sableye. We can't let the Sableye live, obviously. Question is, what are they going to Sableye? Probably the Manaphy, right? We could just get Night Stretcher back. We could try to use Turo in this matchup, too, to make our board even harder to KO. They can, like, go 7 and then 2 on each Incineroar, though, so then Pikachu can knock it out in 1 hit, which is kind of a problem. We'll see. We can still lose this game. It's going to probably come down to an Iono, TBH. We do have Radzard, though, as an option, so we got to keep that in mind. Radzard is still a good attacker in this matchup we can try to utilize. All right, what do they got? Is there going to... What's their play this turn? Sableye. They could cram my Incineroar. If they go cram, then we can Turo. I'd probably rather this guy be underneath. Not, yeah, whatever. We can Turo, though, if they go cram. Go quick search for Turo. Nope, yeah, there he is, Sableye. It's a little spooky. All right, they still Flower, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, they're obviously going to get 2 Sableye me this turn. They are down the Psychic. They're down 2 Psychics. They have to Rod to get a Psychic back. Okay. I mean, they obviously have a Rod in hand, but you never know. Yeah, Sableye is kind of scary, not going to lie. We can still win the prize trade, though. They could try to amp my Pidgeot, maybe. Well, if they use a Mirage Gate, that's probably not going to happen, to be honest with you. So I don't know if that's really a possibility. To be fair, we should probably win the prize trade. We go Incineroar, knockout Sableye. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I think we're okay. I mean, if the problem is my opponent ever puts Bear or Pikachu in play, it just immediately gets 1 KO'd. So it's still tough for them to kind of navigate, I feel like, regardless. The play might just be to go Iono kill Sableye, actually. Iono kill Sableye, get Basin. Might actually be the play. Might be down. Because they're down 3 recovery cards. Night Stretcher in the Lost Zone, 2 Rods being used. So maybe that's just the play. No, there's Iron Hands coming back. If they bench Iron Hands, we just boss KO with Incineroar. Again, this is where the counter catcher would have been good. I could have counter catchered it. Ooh, they could knock out Pidgeot this turn with Arm Press. That might be something they might do this turn, actually. That's a little scary. There's Hisuian Heavy Ball. What's prize? Pikachu, Bear, Cram. One of the 3 are prized, I guarantee you. Okay, Cram. If they Cram, I quick search for Turo. But they're not going to Cram, obviously. If you're going to Cram, you might as well do Sableye. It's the same thing, but better. Okay, let's see what they do. If they bench Hands, we'll KO it with Boss. We'll quick search for Boss, knock it out. If they KO Pidgeot, we'll go Iono to KO Iron Hands and be like, good luck going through 2 Incineroars. That's pretty bad, they KO Pidgeot, actually. This probably would have been a easier game to win if I was on 3 prizes here, not 4. Again, I wish I kept Counter Catcher, not gonna lie. I really wish I kept the Counter Catcher. We can't play Lumineon. We can play Fez, though. But the problem if I bench Fezandipiti, it could get killed by Bear. There's Nest Ball. That can get Iron Hands EX. They have the... We know they have the double gate. The question is, do they have the Prime Catcher? We'll see. I mean, they didn't do it last turn. There's a good chance they do have Prime Catcher here, because they didn't play Prime last turn, right? So that's a little concerning. So I probably Iono them into it. Unless it's prize. We'll see what they end up going for. Yeah, Arm Press is probably going to be the play. We'll see, though. If they go Sableye, it's fine. Just concerned about getting Arm Pressed here. They need another Lightning, though. They might have to play the second gate to get there. Vacuum? Sure. Bye-bye Pokestop. Not that that matters. That'll make my Iono better, technically. I don't even know if that matters anymore, to be honest. They still have the rescue board on. Maybe this deck needs to play a Lost Vacuum, to be honest. Maybe cut the Cologne for a Vacuum. Yeah, Vacuum probably should go in this deck over the Cologne. Okay, they are going to Sableye. Okay, but see, now we just go Boss KO hands. Do I ever... Well, okay, do I ever care about them killing Manaphy, though, is the question. Again, this is where Counter Catcher would have been really good. I could have went maybe Rare Candy Incineroar plus get the Manaphy back down. Well, they can't... Well, they could still Greninja me, I guess, right? Interesting. Oh, they can amp Pidgeot. Okay, we definitely just KO Iron Hands here. We have to KO Hands, or they just amp for game. I'm trying to think. I think we have to get Fezandipiti. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think Fez is actually what we have to grab here. Yeah, I think we got to get Fez. We can find Boss or Candy off this. That's ideal. One of the pieces. Yo, let's go. Bet. We can... Because what I want to do is I want to make it so my opponent can't take a prize next turn with Sableye. Such a huge Fez. They could win the game. Well, okay, the problem is my board is like all big Pokemon, right? They can't Rock Slam anymore. I think we just hold the hand. Knock out the hands. Pretty good stuff. Bye-bye, Iron Hands. Okay, now I think we win the game. Because my opponent can't take a prize with Sableye next turn. They could take a 1-prizer out, but then we just go Iono to 1, and then we win the game. In order to take a prize, my opponent needs to use a 2-prizer, so I think we win. It's just GG's. Yeah, should be game over now that we got this board. We'll see, though. See what they can do. We got 3 Incineroars in play. Kind of gas, not going to lie. Kind of gas. In fact, I kind of want to get a screenshot, because it's kind of funny. A board of Incineroar is kind of dope. I'm screenshotting this, baby. It's going on Twitter, bro. All right, what do they got? Because like, no matter what they do this turn, I just win. If they go 2-prizer, Boss KO, right? If they go Sableye, KO, they're just cooked. They can't win the game. They can't amp me anymore either, because they're down 3 Mirage Gate. So, I think it's just GG's. Even if they could amp Pidgeot, I would just Turo it. And then they just lose. There's like no way to win. This God board is impossible. It's impossible for my opponent to win this game, I think. We'll see, though. They have no Roxanne either. They have Prime Catcher. But again, if they KO Fezandipiti with a 2-prizer, we just win the game. Because Incineroar KOs Pikachu and Blood Moon. Like, there's nothing they can do. Incineroar just counters both Pikachu and Blood Moon so hard. The burn KOs the Pikachu, the Blood Moon gets killed by the burn. So it's like impossible. It's literally impossible. I cannot think of a line for my opponent to win this game. I can't think of any lines. My opponent's got Greninja, but I don't think that's enough either. Like, I think they're cooked. I just can't think of any line they got. If they had 2 gates left, they had a way to win the game, right? Because they could still Iron Hands me for game. But I think it's GG's. They have no lines left, I don't think. They cannot beat Godboard. Godboard pretty good. Yeah, and it's checkmate. We'll see, though. They could have something in the deck. I don't know. It has to be like... I can't think of anything. They have to have like a water Pokemon that's a 1-prizer that can one-shot Incineroar to even have a chance. But then I got to Iono to 1. Good luck. And Sableye doesn't count anything. I'm trying to think, man. I can't think of any way my opponent can get out of this. This is like almost checkmate. Yeah, it's like they can't do anything. If they try to target a Pokemon, I can Turo it. They can't bench 2-prizer by boss for game. I think they're cooked, man. They're cooked. I think it's wraps. I can't think of any line my opponent can do here. Because they can't take a prize this turn, right? Unless they use a 2-prizer, but any 2-prizer they use gets one-shot by Incineroar. They have to have a 2-prizer that can't get one-shot by Incineroar. I don't think there is one in the deck. I think everything they use just dies. Like, there's just nothing they can do. They're cooked. They're cooked. God board prevails. We'll see what they got, though. Yeah, hands. Like, hands is their best option, but like they can't amp for game. There's not enough Mirage Gates left in the deck. There's no... Like, they have to be playing, like, Crispin Prime Catcher. You never know. Yeah, I don't know. They can't do anything. Like, Pikachu doesn't work. Blood Moon. Like, there's nothing they can do, man. They're cooked. But let's see what they're going to go for. Let's see what their play is going to be. Let's see what they can do. What is their play? The best play they can make this turn is to Prime Catcher, Trap Incineroar, or go Sableye. But then I just quick search for energy and attack. Doesn't work either. They have to have like a Briar wouldn't work either. No, I can't think of anything, man. I think they're cooked. Like, even if they played a Briar for their Pikachu, it just wouldn't be enough. So I'm gonna take a prize next turn and go down to 1 prize. Yeah, I don't know. There's like nothing they can do, man. It's literally game over. There's like almost no way they can win this game anymore. God board is pretty funny. This is the God board. Big stage 2 Pokemon that they can't deal with. Pretty good. See what they go for. Like, they KO the Pidgeot just to go down to 1 prize, just for the funsies. I just KO it. So, it's cooked. They cooked. Unless they have a surprise. No, even if they had DT, it's not enough to KO Pidgeot. Like, even if they had random DT Iron Hands, it wouldn't be enough. So I think it's all over for my opponent. You never know, though. They're Super Rod. We never saw the Pikachu. Are they even... Wait, hold up. Are they even playing Pikachu? I just realized. I actually don't even think they're playing Pikachu EX. This whole time, I have not seen a single energy. Okay, they're not even playing Pikachu. I just took that in. They don't even have a Pikachu EX in their deck. Because I haven't seen a single Metal or Grass. I just took that in. Somebody probably commented that already. I just realized. Yeah, I haven't seen... I mean, either that or my opponent's really good at hiding their Grass and Metal energy. Okay, they definitely don't play Pikachu. I think they're just playing the Bear and the Hands and the Sableye. They're just playing the Louisville build, I think. My opponent also somehow only has 30 seconds left on their timer. Okay, well, I've never seen that before. I mean, they're not slow playing me. It's just they're just trying to think through any options. There's nothing they can do. That's game. Their win con would be prize my other boss, but it's in the deck, obviously. So, it doesn't matter. It's checkmate. The matchup is definitely close. The advantage is that Incineroar can one-shot all their dudes, right? So that's like the advantage you have in Incineroar. It one-shots all of their big 2-prizers. Even if my opponent had Bear or Pikachu here, we just one-shot them. Which is why they probably couldn't go Bear this turn. Why they didn't. Because, like, Bear doesn't do anything against Incineroar anyways, because it just gets one-shot by Burn. It's kind of insane. Incineroar is a beast of an attacker, as you can see. And anything they threw at me just got destroyed. There you go. That is Incineroar EX in action. It's a pretty underrated card, as you can see. We won some pretty good games in this video where, like, we just one-shot everything in the active spot, and also we have the ability to abuse Relicanth and Litten. One of the combos that makes Incineroar so strong is that Relicanth-Litten combo. And honestly, Incineroar is not a bad card to play right now. And with all the decks in the format, like Gholdengo, Miraidon, any, like, Area Zero-based deck that wants to fill their board up, they're all good matchups for Incineroar. Incineroar is theoretically a worse Charizard, but it is a very strong attacker that does have benefits. It does one-shot Pikachu and Blood Moon or Saluna, which is really good. And this list that I found in Japan is definitely a lot of fun to play. I think the Cologne should be cut out of the deck. Just probably cut Cologne for, like, another supporter, maybe. Like, maybe play, like, another Counter Catcher, or play, like, another Nest Ball, something like that. Probably be ideal in this deck. Maybe play like a Vacuum. I think we definitely want to maybe put a Vacuum in here. Maybe like Stadium. But overall, I like the deck a lot. And I think Incineroar is definitely a pretty underrated card to play. And it might be a pretty good time to play Incineroar right now. And if y'all enjoyed the video on my Incineroar EX deck, leave a like in the video if you're new to the channel. Make sure to subscribe down below. We're on the road to 70K subscribers. Trying to see if we can hit 70K by 2025. I think that'd be pretty dope. We're less than 500 subs away. So make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. And check out the second channel for some extra content from me too. And of course, check out the sponsors Card Cavern and TC Evolution. If you get anything over at those two sites, use code LDF to get yourself a discount on your order and help the channel out. And I'll catch you on another video very soon. Bye-bye.